Hey, what's going on everyone? Mike here, and it is episode 19 of our Monday Q&A. I just want to thank you all for joining me. I do appreciate it. I also want to welcome all the new members to our Facebook group. It's been growing very fast, so thank you guys for joining. I truly appreciate it. Now let's get started. Roberta asks, do you prefer a Zebra printer over a Dynamo printer? If yes, why do you prefer one over the other? Hey Roberta, good question. So if you're looking for a label printer and you're on a budget, I suggest neither. I would suggest a LaserJet printer that you can buy label sheets for because it's far cheaper and easier to work with. But if you want a specific label printer and you're not on a budget, I would definitely recommend the Zebra. They're super high quality. They're really awesome. The one I have was like $250, but I mean, honest to God, it's very high quality. Doesn't require any ink because it's thermal based, and the labels are very cheap. Dynamos are very good as well. However, they're a little more cheaply made on an overall level, but they will work just as fine. It's really a matter of preference. I don't necessarily suggest one over the other. I always suggest that you have a LaserJet printer as well as a label printer if you can afford it. Toss asks, does anyone work with Terapeak? Hey Toss, good question. A lot of people ask about Terapeak. I think Terapeak is a great software. It is pricey, however. I think it's not really necessary anymore. The reason Terapeak used to be a necessity is because eBay did not allow you to search completed sold listings. That used to not be a thing. You can never go through for many years and actually search the specific price things sold for, or at least you couldn't do it easily. Now you just click a tab on the side, you can check all of the completed listings for I believe up to 90 days or maybe even longer now. The reason Terapeak was around is you can check way back. So you really only specifically need Terapeak on a few items unless you sell lots of antiques and need to look at very old prices. So I wouldn't suggest it for the average seller. If it fits your situation and you need it as a utility to sell certain things, then maybe you should get it. On an overall scale, it's great software, but it's kind of obsolete now due to the fact that you can check completed listing. Andrew asks, hey Mike, I know you used to work full-time as a chef, but now you're on eBay, Amazon, and e-commerce. How does your income compare to when you were a full-time chef? Hey Andrew, awesome question, and it's something probably lots of people wonder about, but they don't usually ask. And that's because a lot of people on YouTube and resellers don't talk about their income. I specifically don't really care about talking about my income because it is what it is. It's the truth. It's my income, and it doesn't really affect my videos or how you guys perceive me in any way, I don't think. And I'm not worried about like the IRS seeing it because I report all of my income, so it's not a big deal for me. So let's start when I was a chef. Now, kitchen wages in general are relatively pretty low. Honestly, the average kitchen wage in any kitchen I've worked in is between $9 and $12, and 12 would be really good. When I started working at Fire, which was the really high-end restaurant, I was making over 13, I believe, and that was really good for a kitchen wage. When I got promoted to chef, my salary was close to $40,000 a year if you add in like the bonuses and extra allowances I had, which is really good for my age. At the time I was 22 when I got promoted, and I was making $40,000 a year. That's really good. A lot of 22-year-olds would kill for that, and a lot of people would kill for that, and I understand that. I didn't leave specifically because of the income. I left from other issues and just wanting to work for myself. But say the baseline was $40,000. Last year in e-commerce, I did roughly, I want to say, a little over $20,000, which seems really low, but I'll explain why now. The reason I only did $20,000 is because it's very part-time. If you look at my videos, you know, from a year ago, they were very scattered. There was only a couple every year. That's because I was so busy. So I only did sales on weekends, really, and when I had time, I almost never listed because I was always so tired. So this was not full-time at all. It was very part-time, half-assed. And so now we're talking about my income, let's say from the start of this year. It's only been about 2 months, and I've been doing this full-time now for almost 6 months. My total income in that 6 months is roughly gross $35,000, and at the beginning of this year has so far has been around maybe $12,000, I want to say, for the first 2 months or close to that. Now mind you, that's gross, it's not profit. So at the end of the day, unless I really kill it towards Christmas season, which I think I will, my profit might be near $40,000. So right now it's comparable. It's not necessarily better. I love the freedom a lot more. I love being able to focus on videos. I really like making money for myself much better than being a chef, really I do. And I want to be a chef my entire life. So far, the income is comparable. The hours I work are not even close to what I worked when I was a chef. even though I work on different things now, so my actual time put into sales is far less than the 80 hours a week I put in as a chef working. I probably put a good 30 hours into like community and videos and stuff now, and then I probably put another 30 to 40 into sales every week. So sorry that question got a little long-winded. So far it's comparable. I know I can make it much better. I've been pumping up Amazon FBA, and eBay sales have been doing poorly, so I'm really focusing more on FBA now, and I've been doing a consistent around $1,000 a week with FBA, so it's been going pretty good, and it's just steadily rising. It hasn't gone down at all, so I'm really happy with that. And people are only going to continue to spend more money as the year progresses. That's kind of how it works out. You have a slow period at the beginning of the year, then you get a big increase from tax season, then it slowly dips down just because summer starts, and then it goes way up for holiday season. So holiday season is where I'm going to try and knock it out of the park. Lisa asked, in my eBay My Account balance represents what? I know eBay takes this and gets paid monthly. Is it just listing fees and final value fees? Okay, Lisa, so that tab is any fees you've been charged whatsoever, and there's only a few things that can be charged in there. You have insertion fees, those are when you list things. You have final value fees, those are when you sell things. You have final value fees on shipping. That's a fee on the shipping you charged. That is to keep people from charging high shipping and having a low price to be at the top of rankings. And then you can be charged a monthly fee for a store, and then FedEx labels. Basically, that's all that should be in there. I can't think of anything else off the top of my head. If you go and hit summary, and then you hit my fees, you can actually see the breakdown. It's pretty straightforward. It tells you exactly what it is. I'm not sure how you're having a hard time understanding it. It's pretty basic, so if you're really having a hard time understanding it, you need to slow down your eBay game and read up on the rules and stuff first, because you shouldn't jump into something not knowing how the fee structure works. Ryan asks, what point of sale software do you use? Hey Ryan, I've talked about this a million times, but I use PHP point of sale. It'll be down in the links. You can check it out. Honest to God, I loved it. I know recently George, a very active viewer, is also starting to use it, so hopefully he's liking it. It has saved me so much work and made my bookkeeping so easy. And you can get the virtual online hosted one for $10 a month, or you can buy it outright for $200. I own mine outright, but honestly, it's great software. Customer support kicks ass. The owner has helped me multiple times. He's a really good guy. All right, everyone, I want to thank you for watching. I truly appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button, subscribe if you haven't. I'll be back next Monday. Tomorrow's the top 5. Come check it out.